Hey guys, in this video we will show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. So stay tuned to do not miss your next move. Here's $Euro weekly time frame, and as you can see here we have our weekly price action right through this candle. So as you can see we have a rejection of our daily effective support level as well as the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame. So it's quite powerful weekly price action, and let's discuss it more in depth and figure out what it tells us for the next week. So first of all, as you can already see, we have a beautiful reaction to our high confidence area where the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame and the daily effective support level are perfectly lining up. Obviously, as you can see, price beautifully rejected this area with this long weak candle. But as for now, it could not be considered as some reversal signs, since it's only an initial reaction to our high confidence area. So with that being said, let's move to the lower time frame, meaning to the daily, to see more detailed picture, and then let's discuss our trading ideas for the euro-dollar for the next week. Before we continue, we also want to share with you our VIP group performance. As you can see, over 2000 pips was made by us. So great performance, and as always our VIP community includes a trading program, including our top 3 strategies for the day trading, for the scalping, and for the gold price action trading, and live signals. Also guys, if you want to join or check other details, links will be in the description and in the comment section below as well. Feel free to check it out, and also if you have any questions, feel free to reach to our support team and you will be answered as soon as possible. So again, over 2000 pips in 1 week. So great performance, and all links will be in the description and in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's back to our analysis. So here's euro-dollar daily, and what we can see here is the beautiful fake out of our daily level right here, right through these 3 candles. But unfortunately price failed to make a beautiful new high right here. But anyway, we have a beautiful fake out right of our daily level, which could be considered as some kind of bullish bias. But guys, the most important implication from the daily time frame is that here we have a bullish regular divergence on the RSI indicator. We just checked our second chart, and these beautiful white swings right here creates a beautiful divergence on the daily time frame, which is quite unusual price action on this time frame. So once it arises, it tells us about a beautiful reversal setup in the future. So again guys, a beautiful bullish price action right through this great regular divergence on the RSI. So with that being said, let's move to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our trade ideas for the coming week on this pair. So here's euro-dollar 4-hour time frame, and here's our trend line established on the daily time frame, which is telling for us about the divergence on the daily time frame. And guys, what is more, on the 4-hour time frame we have a divergence as well, again meaning for us that we have a multi-time frame divergence, but it's still unconfirmed because we are still waiting for a confirmation event to enter the trade. So to confirm divergence, let's draw the trend line. So we're able to draw this beautiful long-term trend line right here. And as you can see, we have multiple rejections of our minor resistance level right here. As you can see, price multiple times touched this level, but failed to break right through it and go down. And as you can see right here, we again have a beautiful multi-confluence area where the trend line, where the 50 EMA and our minor structure level are perfectly lining up. And what is more important, here along the bottom we have a daily effective support level and also a divergence on the RSI indicator. So a beautiful multi-confluence area and beautiful setup arising for the coming week. So guys, as always, once we see a beautiful breakout right through the trend line, minor resistance level and the 50 EMA, we may enter even without a pullback, since we may experience a drastic momentum move up right to the next obvious resistance level, meaning the monthly effective resistance right here. But let's discuss the bearish scenario if the price will continue its dominant trend directional movement, meaning it continues to fall. So again, we may drop this imperfect tight trend line right here. And once price will break this trend line, it would act for us as a trigger event, and we may easily jump into the trade, again targeting this next support level right here. So here's our views on the euro-dollar for the coming week. Press the like button if you like this analysis, and without further ado, let's move on to the pound-dollar. So here's pound-dollar weekly time frame, and let's take a look at price action established this week. So here's our weekly candle, and as you can see, as for now we have 2 rejections of our weekly effective support level right here. So again, it means for us that price failed to break this level 2 times in a row, and what is more important, price failed to make a new low, showing for us these multiple rejections. And that's why we again cannot establish a bearish bias for this pair. But anyway, it's only a reaction, and this should be confirmed at the lower time frame to be a beautiful bullish bias. And with that being said, let's move on to the daily time frame to see more detailed picture. So here's pound dollar, daily time frame, and as you can see right here, we have some beautiful implications in terms of our buys and in terms of our analysis for the coming week. So first of all, as you can see, we have a higher low right at the weekly effective support level. So again, it's signaling for us about some momentum gain. And in addition, we have a breakout of the 50 MA on the daily time frame, and price has made some kind of higher high. So all this tells us about the beautiful bullish price action on the daily time frame. But what we would like to see for a further confirmation of our bias is a breakout of that trend line right here. So with that being said, let's move on to the lower time frame to discuss our trading ideas for the coming week. Here's pound dollar for our time frame, and here we have our trend line established on the daily time frame. And guys, let's draw its structure level as well right here. As you can see, we have multiple rejections right of the structure level along the top until along the bottom, meaning that this structure respected from the both sides, which adds even more power to this structure level. And we built a beautiful area of high confidence right here, and what we would like to see is the breakout of the trend line along with the structure level, and then a beautiful rejections or to the broken structure level or to the Fibonacci golden zone. But when it comes to the bearish idea, again we may build our simple structure level by just drawing a trend line right here. Our trigger event will be breakout of this trend line along with the weekly effective support level, and what is more important, we would like to see some pullback with a great price action right to this weekly level. So with that being said, let's move on to the next. So here's dollar CAD weekly time frame, and as you can see, it initially bounced back right from this weekly level, but right now 2 weeks in a row price failed to make a higher high over and over again, showing for us long wicks along the top right here. So we may draw even a structure level to see it more clearly, and as you can see, boom, price failed to make a higher high, and we have 2 long wick rejections in total of the structure level, which again could be considered as a lack of momentum and some kind of bearish bias. But anyway, let's proceed down to the lower time frame to see all this more in depth. Here's dollar CAD daily time frame. And first of all, let's draw a trend line right on this time frame, which will help for us on the lower time frames as well. And as you can see, boom, this week we had bearish price action right here, because guys, as you can see, in one candle right here, price failed to break a 50 MA, and during the next day we got this bearish engulfing candle proceeding down and breaking our structure level as well. So obviously this is a clearly bearish price action on this time frame. But guys, on the other hand, as you can see, considering this drastic move to the upside, it's only around a 38% movement to the downside. That's why we cannot establish a clear bearish bias on the daily time frame for the dollar CAD. But to discuss it more in depth, let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame. So here's dollar CAD 4-hour time frame, and the long of this pair will only make sense after the breakout of the trend line, of the structure level, and of the 50 MA on the daily time frame. Before that time, it makes no sense to go long on this pair. But when it comes to the short trade idea, we should initially wait for a breakout of this weekly level and then some pullback right to the broken level. For instance, it would be better to see some long weak rejections like it was right here, and then jump to the short trade. So again, quite simple views on the dollar CAD, and without further ado, let's proceed down to something interesting, meaning to the gold. So here's gold, guys, and we are very excited for the coming week since gold showed for us a beautiful bullish price action almost on each time frame, and we have a beautiful multi-time frame confluence on this pair. So without further ado, let's start our analysis. As you can see, first of all, we have a beautiful long wick rejection candle, boom, right here, which rejects our daily effective support level. And what is more important, this candle also forms a double bottom pattern right here, which is a bullish reversal pattern. But in addition, this double bottom pattern formed right at the key daily effective support level, which adds even more confidence and more strength right to this pattern. So again, a beautiful bullish price action on the weekly time frame for the gold. So here's gold daily time frame, and as you can see, first of all, we have a clear double bottom right here, which is more obvious. It's first, and second, look at this recent beautiful price action. So first of all, we have a beautiful, insane red to green pattern right at the key daily effective support level, which is a reversal candlestick setup as well. What is more, it arising on the daily time frame, which is quite powerful setup. And guys, what is more, during the following day, we have a beautiful trend continuation movement to the upside. So again, beautiful clear bullish bias on the daily time frame as well. So here's gold for our time frame, and look at this beautiful drastic momentum move to the upside right here. So as you can see, we had a breakout right through the 50 EMA and then even a beautiful long quick rejections of it. So price already showed for us a strong bullish bias. But guys, when it comes to entry for the coming week, we as always would like to see a breakout right through this minor resistance level right here. Because in the recent past, as you can see right here, price formed a consolidation right at this zone. And for a further confirmation that this momentum is true and clear, we would like to see a breakout right through this minor resistance level and then even some pullback. Because guys, as you can see, gold is always pulling back. As you can see, even in this beautiful drastic momentum move to the upside, gold pulls back and shows some rejections of the 50 EMA right here. So it's obviously that after the breakout of this structure level, gold will show for us some pullbacks to this broken structure level. And as you can see, then we have a huge potential to grow right to the next resistance level, meaning to the 1800 level. So here's our main ideas for the gold. Smash the like button if you like this analysis. And with that being said, let's move on to the US oil. So here's US oil, weekly time frame, and almost 3 weeks in a row. US oil showed for us a beautiful rejections of the daily active support level right here. So again, it obviously tells us about a bearish momentum loss, and also it looks like a beautiful reversal setup, and we may experience a further trend continuation right to the next weekly level right here. Since again, guys, globally we are in a beautiful uptrend. As you can see, boom, price is making higher highs and higher lows. And even considering these rejections, it means that price failed to make a new low over and over again. So all that we should do is for now is to build our structure level and wait for a trigger event for an entry on the lower time frames. So here's US oil for our time frame, and all that we should do is to draw a trend line right here. We have this beautiful trend line respected multiple times by the price. We can also establish some minor structure level as well, because as you can see we have some rejections of it as well. And boom, again, quite simple idea on the US oil. Once we see a beautiful breakout of this trend line as well as of the structure level, we may easily enter long and first of all target the top of the trend line, meaning somewhere right here. So guys, thanks for watching. Press the like button if you like the analysis, comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you track for the coming week. Also consider to join our VIP group as well. All links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. So again, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you the next week.